Hey everybody, is this awkward enough for you? I kind of feel like I'm all up in your grill, but I don't think there's an easy way to film today's video. This is going to be my crack at a loaf chopping video or wax cutting, wax chopping video. I don't really know how to do it. It seems kind of awkward and I have no idea how to properly chop a loaf. So I don't know, let's learn together. Gigi and I see that everybody does these videos and people seem to love them. So I'm just gonna give it a shot and no promises. This is in no way a tutorial video or anything. This is gonna be more like a joke. So anywho, let's see what we have here. So today we are going to be chopping a loaf of VCS, an offer you can't refuse. A VCS loaf in Cookie Monster. A little VCS heart in Beehive, a rose in Master of Suspense, is this a dahlia in Lemon Poppy Seed Jackie O, and a heart in You Are My Lucky Star. So I guess I'm going to start with the loaves. I know we're going to pop these in the microwave here. Sorry if it's really noisy. I'm going to try to make it not so, but we'll see. Okay. So I'm going to start with 15 seconds on each side. Okay, so we've got a warm loaf and let's see, like I said, I don't know of an easy way to do this, so I feel like maybe I should be more overhead, but I don't really have like a good way to do that for you guys. So I'm going to start, ooh, cool, okay, maybe we need a little more time in the microwave. Okay, I'm doing 4. Okay, this is going well. I hope everyone is entertained. Okay, so I did 4 horizontal cuts, as you can kind of see here. And then I'm going to just take it 2 by 2, or 2 at a time, I guess. And I'm going to chop from there. So let's see. Okay, so now I've got chunks that basically look like, well, that. That's not supposed to happen. How embarrassing. So I'm going to cut them further. See, I told you, I have no easy way of doing this. Yeah, see? And it's just going to be messy, and yeah. You know, honestly, I don't mind having my wax cut uneven. It seems like some people really try to get like equal squares. That doesn't really bother me because especially if you're blending, sometimes you want a lot of a scent and sometimes you want a little, you know, I mean, so it doesn't really bother me. I enjoy having a variety of sizes to choose from so that I can easily just choose, you know, a big chunk or a little chunk to mix whatever I'm trying to mix. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. It doesn't really bother me. So, these are going to be, these are the end pieces, so this is probably not going to go well. Okay. I do have to say that I like the little soap cutter. I used to use a knife, and that's not fun. And the soap cutter, I like the little edges. I'm sure you guys are all aware of, you know, the little rippled edges. Okay, so that's done. I mean, is that all there is to it? I guess. So I'm just going to put that back in the pan for now. But I don't plan on keeping mine in the pan. I'm just going to throw mine after this video back in the bag. So that's that. Okay, so time for the Cookie Monster. I am going to do a little more time on him. Let's try 18 seconds? No, 17. I'm like paranoid that these loaves are gonna blow up. Or like, not blow up, but like melt in the microwave. And that would be absolutely devastating because Cookie Monster is like my life. Okay, here we are. So let's see if increasing the time made any difference here in our ease of chopping. Let's try something. No, I'm gonna stay doing horizontal first. I think it's easier to control like 4 wedges of wax than it is if you go vertically and then you have like 10 rows of wax, columns, I guess. Okay, so that was much better. So that was much prettier. Oh my gosh, and it smells so good. I'll show you guys. Oh, of course, I'm going to show you. It just fell over. So you can see that's what that looks like. Okay. So now I'm going to go from here. And it's kind of nice. It kind of stayed warm, so I'm able to hold it together. Oh, this is much better. This is much easier. It really helps to hold the end. You guys probably know that. Cool. Well, that was way easier and a lot less messy. So now I've got a bunch of chunks that look like this, and I'm actually going to leave them long like this because Cookie Monster is a scent I usually like to do heavily in my space, so I don't think I'll have any use for like a smaller chunk than this ever. And so I think I'm just going to leave them just like that and put them back in the bag. I don't see a use to keep the pans, but I know some people put it back in the pan, but for me, that's just not as convenient. Like if I have to take the pan out of the bag still, dump it, and then pull out a chunk, I don't know, like I might as well leave it not cut, you know what I mean? So I feel like just throwing the chunks in the bag like this is more convenient for me. Okay, now let's try a heart. So this is You're My Lucky Star. I have no idea what time frame I should do on this, so YOLO, let's go. We're gonna try 8 seconds. Okay, so on the heart I tried 8 seconds on each side. So let's see here. I'm gonna do it right down the middle, just like a broken heart. No stranger to that. All right, boom. And then I'm gonna do, I feel like, I mean, do you guys cut these into more than 4s? These hearts? I don't know. I like really strong, so I don't feel like I'd ever want something smaller than this size of a chunk. So you know what? I think I'm gonna leave it. Sorry, that was actually pretty uneventful, huh? Okay, so we tried a heart. I guess I can do the next one just off camera since that was a pretty boring cut. Let's try a rose. Once again, I have no idea what the going rate is for time on a rose. I'm going to try 8 seconds. Actually, I'm going to try 10 seconds and not flip it over. Because, like, if you flip it over, I feel like it doesn't really flip over because, like, the other edge isn't flat. I don't know. Science. Okay, 10 seconds on its butt side. And you guys, oh, this is so boring. I kind of feel like I'm going to just do 4s here too. Oh, yikes. Oh man. Okay, so party foul. The colors separated. Does anyone else have this problem? It happened when I tried to do a little practice chop on a loaf before. The 2 colors just completely separated. You know, I was talking to Gigi about it, and it's kind of a bummer because it's not as pretty, but it's also kind of nice because if the 2 colors represent the different scents, then it's kind of nice to have them separated because you can further customize your blend. So, and it's hard for me to tell, honestly, if the colors actually represent different fragrances. I'm not really sure. Does anybody know? Or is it just one vat of mixed wax, you know, that gets poured into the different colors? I don't know. Okay, and now I'm going to do this dahlia. And I'm going to say Well, maybe I'll do 11 seconds. Since I did 10 on the rows and it like separated, let's try 11. Oh, that smells so good. I wish I was microwaving that to eat it. It's lemon poppy seed Jackie O. So let's try something different, just for fun. I'm gonna do some vertical cuts and then we'll do horizontal from there. Just to mix it up. Okay, so we got 4 vertical cuts. And I'm gonna have to do 1 horizontal because I'm never gonna want a smaller chunk than these right here. So yeah, that actually was pretty clean. That was good. And here are our chunks. So yeah, all I have left is 1 more heart. And I feel like you guys kind of get the drift. Okay guys, well that was it. I hope you found this video interesting. I hope it scratched that wax cutting itch. I like to wait like a month, I would say, before I cut my wax. I'd be willing to bet that Gigi's the same, if not perhaps longer than a month for her. So yeah, I mean, maybe we could do another wax cutting video in the future. Let us know down below if you have any tips on how to do these videos to make them more to your guys' liking. And yeah, maybe we'll do them in the future, and if they're dead, well then forget about it. Let's pretend this never happened. We'll see you in our next video. Bye!